Tree Country 1330 WTRE. Good morning. We're coming to you live from the Porter All-Your Pearson Funeral Home front porch, where we await the Tri-Kappa 4th of July parade, as well as the rainstorm that's going to come in. But we're going to get this parade in. I'm confident about that. We've watched the radar.
We've had fog, sun. Now we have clouds and lots of humidity. My land.
We do. We've got a lot of humidity, but we're going to make it. Mm-hmm. We've got the mayor of Greensburg, Joshua Marsh, joining us this morning, along with Truman. He's got his. And Morgan was afraid that you didn't have a bandana on him. Oh, Morgan, our button. Thanks.
Well, yeah, good morning, everyone. Of course he's got a bandana. It's the July 4th parade.
That's right.
And it says life is good.
That's right.
Which is very
That's
accurate.
Truman's life, right?
Oh, well, yeah. But, I mean, look at this. Our community, it's a full support out here for the 4th of July. So happy Independence Day, everyone.
It is.
We're going to beat the rain.
We are. We're going to do this. We've got 15 minutes, I think, before it's going to land, and we're going to get it in.
Well, I walked here, so maybe I won't get home. Maybe not,
but at least you've got dry clothes waiting when you get there.
That's right.
Yeah. So a beautiful day for the parade, as beautiful as it's going to get. But our community does come together, and they've been doing this. How many years are we at? 100? Is it 101 this year? It's a lot.
I don't know the answer to that, but I do know it's one of those things. We talk about this a little bit every year too, that the tradition that surrounds this event is one that's always really prideful of our community. You see the same people, you see new people, you see people that bring their kids back that don't live in town. And I was actually talking to someone the other day, and they were talking about bringing their kids again this year. And I said, oh, yeah, and then you always got to end up over, get a popsicle. And they said, oh, no, I haven't told them that exists yet. We just go back to their grandparents' house and swim in the pool.
Cheating those children.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, I think it's time for you to spoil them take them to the parking lot party afterwards.
Let the surprises be known. I think everybody's gotten in line for the most part. This is a children's parade, is what they've always said. So we see lots of bikes and four-wheelers and power wheels and all of that good stuff. Lots of flags in red, white, and blue out this morning. So you'll be walking the parade today?
Yep, Clerk Treasurer Amy Borns and I, along with Truman and Amy's dog Artie, we're going to make the lap and see folks sitting alongside. It is filling in really nicely, which is great, and it's always a lot of fun.
It is. It's a good day. We'll let you get ready to get in line. I think they're going to kick it off here shortly. We do want to say happy birthday, though. You are a July 4th baby.
I am. Well, thank you very much. And 31 years is commencing.
It's commencing.
Yeah, so always get to spend it right here, which is great, and look forward to it each and every year. But thank you.
All right. Well, thanks for being with us this morning. Have a great parade.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
You and Truman both.
We'll see you at the fair.
That's right. It's coming.
That's right.
Very quickly. All right. It looks like everybody's lined up, ready to go, and we're going to Mom, you had a chance to talk with our Grand Marshal earlier today. What a very, very cool project that she's involved with.
It is. It's called the Linus Project. Morgan and I decided that we had to find out more about it. So we went down and visited, and it's Connie Edelman is the project coordinator here locally. But the actual Project Linus is based out of Kansas City, and the project is making blankets for kids 1 to 18. Right, Morgan?
Yep.
Okay, grab that. Let's talk just a little bit about this.
And this project is across the country. This is not a local for us, Connie is the local piece of it, but this is something that is
right. It's based out of Kansas City, and she said that it really came to her when she retired and COVID hit, and she said, I could crochet. I was tired of cooking and cleaning and all those things. She said, I literally put in and said on Google, what can I do with my crochet projects? And so, Morgan, talk a little bit about like the kids that they try to target these blankets for.
So Project Linus, it seems to target mainly kids pretty much from birth until the age of 18. I know that they do a lot of projects, go to a lot of hospitals, kids who have had recent surgeries. They also donate to foster kids, and then, of course, mothers who might not be able to afford blankets and things like that. I mean, they really just hit the entire age group of kids growing up. And they do call them protective security blankets, which, of course, is what Linus had in Charlie Brown.
And how cool. She said they were able to get a very strict trademark to use Linus. And that's Morgan and I were talking. What a great figure to be able to associate and know that this is a project that it's got some validity to it.
Yes, it's a very noticeable
with
character.
That particular character. I think, too, the awesome part about it, they crochet. They do fleece. They do
quilt.
quilts. They have so many different things that they do. And she was talking like same-day surgeries and newborns, and you name it. And the one thing that it's encompassing the kids, but it's also encompassing so many of our volunteers of every age, finding something that gives them purpose and something to do. So I have loved watching this project and learning so much about it. And you know,
guys have a pretty full-length interview coming
we
up with her,
do.
though, right?
Yes.
And they just recently took on Rush County
How
as
cool
well.
is that?
So
I heard her talking the Greenwood and Muncie. She picks up there.
Yeah, so they have drop boxes, of course, for the blankets. One of them here in Decatur County is the library, and another place is Tree City Stitches. And they just call her, and they're like, "Hey, we got blankets." But her daughter said, her daughter lives up in Muncie, and so she made a drop box there because, of course, her daughter can grab them. And then there was a place in Greenwood that looked up the closest chapter, and it was us. And they're like, "Can you please come and get these blankets?" Because
and
they're 4 people.
you know, when we first started, I was kind of curious on volume, but they're talking hundreds. What did she say, Morgan? She went
said
from 200 to
total. She's done over 3,000 in really just the 3 years that she started. And last year there was 1,100 some that just got turned in by people in our community.
What a great, and we have such a great group of quilters here locally.
Yes.
That is something that our community is very strong in. And she said how they've just
Yes,
coming out of the
jumped
woodworks, I
in.
think, is what she said.
Now, it's an awesome project, and, you know, we're talking like the kids in foster care. I mean, you know, and we've talked with different agencies involved in that, and so many times when those kids leave home, they leave home with nothing.
Yeah.
And so to be able to give them a blanket that at least they can wrap themselves up in and it's theirs to keep.
And I think one thing people tend to take for granted is blankets.
A blanket,
and
a
things
warm
like that.
bed.
Like, it's like, of course everyone has a blanket. That's not the
That's
case.
for
Not
sure.
everybody has a blanket.
And that's a comfort thing. That is just such a security and comfort thing. But this is awesome, and I think they were a wonderful choice for today's Grand Marshal of the 4th of July parade with
Absolutely.
their total dedication to the kids. So
Absolutely. And there's even a couple of them actually working on blankets right now on the float. They have their scissors out and are making some corrections and trimming. And
So we'll have a full story on the air, and we'll have one on the website. If you are interested in, you know, doing blankets, taking part in this project, being a volunteer, maybe you want to do the deliveries or whatever.
And speaking of the fair coming up, there's a lot of kids in the crafting section, and they do a lot of tie blankets.
They
Yeah.
do, yep.
Yeah,
So if you,
and even donating fabrics, because that in itself is a wonderful thing. So just follow along with us on Project Linus, and we'll have all the information out there available for you.
all right,
So-
we are just a couple minutes, it looks like, from stepping off. We're hopeful that we're going to get it in before the rain comes. I'm going to borrow a microphone from one of you. We've got Mike Porter here from Porter Oliger. Want to make sure and get Mike in here this morning before the rain comes. Oh, he got sidetracked, and that's
Mike Porter.
okay. He's got kids to take care of.
The
So
parade's getting ready to start here. A tradition for us to be here on the steps here. I don't know how many years, but I think it started for us to be here in the mid '80s.
I think you're right. I'm trying to think back when it was. I thought you were here maybe even before I got out of college. No, you were younger than that. So it might have been somebody else from the radio station. No, it's great to be here. It looks like we have a fine timeline. Hopefully we get it in before it gets too wet. I know everybody will be running to their cars afterwards. So
I think that's what we'll see. Well, thank you for having us back here.
yeah, thanks for coming back here. We always enjoy this. I know Dad always loved this thing. So Diana posted something about she had his shirt made into a pillow. Did you see that on Facebook
saw
this
it.
morning?
That was his.
That was the shirt he always wore up here for the parade.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Well, thank you, Mike.
okay.
We appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Happy
thank you.
4th.
All right, we've got Tri Kappa popping up here real quick before we step off. We're at the last couple minutes here before the parade starts. What year are we in for Tri Kappa?
So for Tri Kappa, it'd be 105.
105. Okay.
This began in 1919.
Isn't that crazy that the tradition goes on that long? So amazing. So this year we're under a little bit of a crunch. We're beating the radar as our
We're very
goal.
excited that it should end in rain, but not begin in rain.
That's right. Tell us a little bit about the different people that are lined up today to be in the parade.
So we always start out with the police and the color guard, and then we choose a grand marshal.
Oh, it looks like Mike's
We
ready
are
to go, isn't he?
beginning. We said maybe just go a minute early because of the rain.
And he
So
means it.
go.
And it looks like umbrellas are popping out, and it must be starting to sprinkle. So, but we've got
Just a
lots of.
touch.
This is the kids' parade. That's the biggest part I think that's most important about this parade.
Yes, yes, this is the parade. Miss Guthrie that started this parade wanted the kids in her neighborhood to have something to do to stay out of mischief.
All
So
right.
that is why we have the kids in the parade, and we don't throw candy, which is so hard not to do, but if we do that, the kids probably won't get in the parade. So they are happily decorating bikes and gators and skating.
And Miss Guthrie was correct. 105 years that she's right.
Yes.
Kept them busy on the 4th of July.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you guys. So much work goes into this, and we know it's a big deal for you guys. So we're glad you were able to get it in today, and we're hoping we're going to get the entire
Yeah,
thing
we're gonna
in, right?
finish it.
All right. Well, they're kicking off right now. Thank you so much for being here this morning. All right. We are live and going, and it's fast. All right. We've got fire trucks galore coming in.
There's Adams Township.
We've got Adams Township is out, and we're chatting there, but we've had the Police Chief Mike McNeely went on by. The Sheriff's Department was in, as well as our Grand Marshal. The Adams Fire Department is here. They're going to be building a new building here shortly. Let's showing up today as well. I think it's the Battle of the Sirens this morning, don't you?
Yeah, but Morgan and I were talking. That's kind of part of the 4th of July. Isn't
Oh,
it?
it's fun.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, just good stuff. So we have a good crowd. I think everybody kind of held back until they made sure.
It seems like these last 10 minutes, everybody has just popped in very quickly. Umbrellas are popping up, but I don't see any rain yet, so we're going to hope it continues. There's a Let's Ambulance service going by.
Our sirens might shake the drops out of the clouds. What do you think, girls?
We do want to thank Tom Fleming today being back on the board for us and taking care of business there. You can, if you're listening live, you can also watch this live on YouTube so that you're able to see what's actually going in front of us. I think next up we've got the Greensburg Fire Department coming.
They are coming along. And we do want to, again, thank Porter Auditor Pearson Funeral Home for hosting us on the front porch, because this is the place to be.
I always
for the
say
4th of
this is
July
the
parade.
best seat, and I don't want one anywhere else. Oh, there goes our Greensburg Fire Department.
There we go. There's Bailey Ebbing, Miss Decatur
Decatur
County,
County.
just crowned last Friday evening.
I
In
saw
blue
her.
again.
I saw her earlier this week, and we were having a little chat. And she said, I think I'm going to have to go with the red. It's the 4th of July, because she had
There
the
you
choice of
go.
a yellow vehicle.
There you go.
And there we've got Miss Allison Nobby, Miss Tree City.
With red, white, and blue in her hair.
And I'm telling you, we've got patriotism everywhere now, don't we?
It's a good-looking parade.
And this is our little Miss Tree City.
Allie Badel. And look how red, white, and blue, girls.
Look at her outfit. Morgan, I could see you in that outfit.
I
Yeah.
would wear.
Aren't
You know
those
what I
the
love
cutest
about the
pants?
4th of July? Everyone's tacky and it's
And you can wear
fabulous.
whatever you
That's
want.
right.
That's
In
right.
such a good way.
Morgan's earrings are awesome.
They
Yeah,
are.
I got them at the Aldi's.
Yeah.
All right, and I think that's our junior Miss Victoria.
Victoria Richter, there you go. And I believe
That is
4-H queen.
yeah.
So they'll be, that's Macy. She's going to be handing over that crown. We talked with her last week at the
I'm gonna
Miss Decatur
say,
County.
bless that little girl's heart. She's got
those
heels
wedges on.
and walking in this parade. So
And if it rains, she better be able to run in those things.
well,
and
so
the
there's
thunder
the
rolls,
slide.
girls.
The thunder
You
rolls.
couldn't have timed that
Garth,
one
where
better.
are you when we need you?
That's right. Sweets Auto always showing up with their lights flashing.
They're all decked out in their red.
They are. They always bring their red. It's rolling right along. I mean, again, Tri-Kappa, they've done such a good job of getting everybody in and moving the parade along. And I know they're just hoping we get in. Rush County canceled their parade this morning, and the mayor and I were talking earlier, is it going to happen? And we said, let's get it in, and I think it will.
There you go. What a cool, there's a semi with the decorations. Oh my goodness. How cool does that look?
Red, white, and blue everywhere, and that's what we're after today.
I love it. That's the thing about this holiday. Everybody is invested in it, you know?
That's right. That's Dwiggins Transport going by in the semi. And there we've got Ryan and Catherine.
There they are.
They are in the Visit Greensburg buggy.
They always have the best job.
They do. And I think they're in every parade that we show up at, Ryan and Catherine are there. All right. Now, this is my favorite part. We start just having families. So lots of families coming in, decorated out. Look at this wagon coming up,
How
guys.
fun is this?
Everybody's sporting their red,
That's
white,
fabulous.
and blue. Isn't it?
That's cool. They've got like the extended buggy pulling the trailer, and they got all kinds of folks on there.
Now, these guys have a little glitter and glamour coming up on the back of their buggy.
I like that.
And look at their headbands. How did
Oh,
we
those
miss
are
out
fabulous.
on those?
So you got to wonder when you're talking about, I know Christmas is like the big decorating holiday, but I'd bet the 4th is right there with it, wouldn't you guys?
I would think so.
Probably.
We've got our kiddos coming through here. We've got our wagons being pulled.
Well, you see so many of the homes, decked out with their flags and different kinds of red, white, and blue.
And I think what's so great, you can decorate for the 4th, but you're good through Labor Day. You can really start
And
Memorial
Memorial
Day.
Day.
Yeah.
And go through Labor Day. Flags waving over here in the Ranger. I love their big flag. That's very pretty. The amount of families that have shown out this year, and it made me worry with the threat of rain, but it seems like everybody is here and decorated.
And the buggies with the second seats and all just makes it even better because you can just really
They're full.
get everybody all gathered up in the
Now
one
look at our
spot
red
and
pom-poms on the side of this one.
Uh-oh. We got a pony.
We got a
we
pony.
got a pony. We got some puppies. Let's hope these
Oh.
puppies are not afraid of the thunder.
I
That's
think
right.
some of them are.
I left my puppy at home because she could feel it coming on. Oh, look at this.
Look at the
Look
pony.
at her
This is
pants.
Elizabeth Lecker's daughter. So Elizabeth was Miss
Elise.
Decatur County. Oh, 2008,
I just
9
was
maybe?
doing pictures
think so.
last night and had her picture in there. So
All right, here come the bicycles, guys.
This was what I was always involved in, right here.
Right here, this is it. We've got our James Phillip. He's there on the far side, but we've got lots and lots of bikes today.
Oh, and some rollerblades.
Rollerblade. I haven't seen those in a while. And we've got Power Wheels. I'm loving this pink Jeep down here at the bottom.
we got a lot of. Look at that. We have a wonderful turnout for this parade.
All right,
Just
and these would
lots
be
and
our
lots.
Greensburg Pirateers?
Yes.
Or dance team?
Nope, this is the cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders, okay. Greensburg cheerleaders, and we've got the marching band. Is this Greensburg specifically, or is this
I think this is Decatur County.
Decatur County.
Okay. Look at their
Which
patriotism.
I think they're in the midst of all their hard practice for that state fair and their summer competition.
They are, and they're just, 4 weeks away from state fair competition.
Oh, we've got a wild John Deere tractor heading down
no.
through there. I love these little battery powered.
I must say I like the band
There
in
we
the middle of the
go.
bike.
It's kind of a nice
Yeah.
little change, isn't it? It broke them up a little bit. So we've got coming up, we've got the little bikes, we've got some strollers, little Power Wheels. Guys, do you see the bike here in the front? And she's
I
brought
do.
her doll right along with her.
Isn't
the
that
band is
cute?
playing the Indiana Jones theme.
They are. That's pretty awesome.
Got a-
See that little wild John
Oh,
Deere
she has
tractor?
her baby too.
Oh, we got babies galore.
Baby dolls.
I
and-
love the little seats. Look at that vintage stroller.
Sure, I was just looking at that. How fun. We've got wagons decked out.
We got Jeeps. Do you see that?
I do.
Look at that tiny little wagon on the other side. That is the cutest thing.
Oh, that's an itty bitty.
for an itty bitty person.
All right, more bikes coming through. Happy to see helmets on everybody. They're
I'll
looking
be
good.
honest, I think this is one of our largest bike crowds ever, don't you guys?
I think so. Everybody gets pumped up and gets that bike decorated, and they are making their way. And I think that is that the end? That's the end of the parade. It looks like the rain is currently moving in as everybody is currently moving out. Again, thank you for joining us for the Tri-Kappa Parade again this year. 105th year, what a great parade. They're quickly making their way around the square as I watch, and people are kind of scurrying away out of the rain. Everyone have a very safe and happy 4th of July. A big thanks to Porter Oliver Pearson for allowing us to be back on the front steps. Again, best place in the house.
Watch, if you're out and about right now wrapping things up, watch for the lightning and thunder, just because our weather alert says that it is going to roll in this way here shortly.
It is rolling
so.
quickly, and as I watch cars come in from the other side of town, windshield wipers are on, so we know it's headed this way. So please be safe as you're making your way out of town or home or wherever you're going. The mayor said he walked down this morning.
Well, I'll tell you what, Randy Ollis told me that if you're barbecuing, you're going to have to probably wait till later in the afternoon to fire up the grill.
Because I think this evening it's going to come back around again.
Yeah, they're kind of, they were hoping for a window with fireworks, but there's no guarantee at this point. So
There
it's
is
kind of
not.
one of those, and I watched it this morning. It was a long tail from top to bottom. So
Also, great job to the Parks Department. Last night had the fireworks out at the fairgrounds, and we appreciate all the work that they do, and they were able to get theirs in. Again, other counties have had to cancel, so we appreciate the hard work that they've put into that. And we are, once again, the rain is fully moving in. So we're going to wrap it up. Tom, thank you back at the station. Morgan, thank you for running the board. Again, thank you to Porter Oliver Pearson and Tri Kappa for the parade. Everyone have a